It's a 2v2 for now. Sexy Bambo comes in with a stomp. Actually gets two. The sentry's down onto Milan. This could be the first blood. I think throw up a couple of extra right clicks. One more is needed for Sexy Bambo, and there it is. Big old hammer or whatever that is now.
You can go and use this time to find ganks, and heroes with a lot of stun potential, which is typically what the offlane is. Oh.
Gonna go again. The stomp comes in though. Now Milan's actually so low. Titana going for the salve, keeping him alive a little bit longer. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade in the end, as he did have nowhere to go. Sexy Bambo at least making the trade out of it this time.
Yep, and Tide going down first, you need it to be here. Otherwise, the stun's just
there it is. Chronosphere catches two of his own heroes, but looks at the Storm kind of also messing with that. But Hari tries to commit for the kill on NDL. SingSing comes in with a spin. Mitch trying to sidestep it. Throws one more arrow in an attempt to help out his carry, but now he's just fine on his own. It's gonna end up being a 1-for-1 trade. Teleports come in. Milan just after the stomp, and now Sexy Bambo. They can actually catch up to him. He should be dead.
Sees the Cur. He's like, I want the Cur. Nope. Walks into the trees and boom.
It's kind of locked into that one escape path, which makes for an easy arrow. So nicely done by mid-7, so he can feel reasonably safe. Now the stomp ready to come in. Moonlight Shadow comes out. It's kind of barely enough to help out LeBron. There's no detection at the ready, and he does walk outside the range of that stomp. And now, gonna turn it around. Sexy Bambo eats a stun as well as a waveform, but and it just reveals them to kill Kaipi. Milan also caught on the backline, so a sentry being dropped down. So many sentries actually here for the dire side. Move in a lot more resources, many more than...
will make their move up to the top lane, maybe try to shut this Juggernaut down, but Kaipi seem to be within the area, and those that aren't, or at least Templar doesn't have a TP, but Bad Coon does.
Yeah, Chronosphere, arrow on this, full combo with the Finger of Death. One TP in, it's gonna be the Titan, he's hexed up. Nice little stomp there in the back, setting up for Nerf Split as well, so Ravage potential, there it is. Badahari can't time walk off a lot of the damage, so he's still super slow. Gonna have to rely on another time walk coming off cooldown now, plus Moonlight Shadow keeping him safe, so one of these situations where you have to be extra careful, not to extend. Faces Void in front lines here, the stomp will catch him actually after that. But he will be woken up in time to get his time walk off, but the Omni Slash almost entirely on him, enough damage to finish him off with a spin, so SingSing, the assassin waiting in the wings, managing to secure the kill after all. Now LeBron caught with a Purge, slowed down quite a bit. Arrow will keep SingSing away, but not Sexy Bambo. Does have another Storm, and will not quite catch him on the edge actually. 4 heroes chasing down this one line, setting up for triple stun. LeBron should be able to survive here. Can they get any more collateral? MDL is pretty damn low. Milan is out of mana, but Swift Ending finally making an appearance here. Ready with a haste rune even as well, so waveform, a couple of right clicks should finish off the Shadow Demon. Here's the Adaptive Strike forward. Mitch is still around there with an arrow that will not hit. And if it did, it would have been dodged by the spin. So I think...
evading the Echo Stomp in the mid lane, but there was an Echo Stomp towards the end of that fight that was in the middle of nearly everyone. Oh, actually Chronosphere. Yeah.
So the Chronos Bambo, yes. Why not?
Yeah, I'm impartial.
Yep. Well, the tier 1, they've been chopping away at that for a long time. Looks like they will finally be able to finish it off, unless a cheeky little deny from the L can come through. TPN from 33 does have the Ravage available, so they have to make their way out. Lion, not so lucky. Doesn't have that fancy little time walk. Keep himself safe, so they do not actually get the tower after all. Has been denied.
Yeah, it was a classic low tower bait. They tunnel vision, they wanted to get that tower, but the Shadow Demon was there, a TP in the middle of the tree. Well, all that leads to a dead Lion.
Bone 7, okay, he's really wants to get this kill. Stomp is there to help him out. We'll catch Milan on the outside into the Earth Splitter. This should be that bounty hunter by any means. There is.
Jeez.
A lot of hate here.
Yeah, it's so satisfying to see an Echo Stomp or a Earth Splitter actually connect in that fashion. Like, even though you don't get the damage from the Astral, really the only thing that's scaling is the damage from the Astral Spirit. So at the moment, like, you get that extra stun damage, it guarantees that the Earth Splitter is going to connect if you... Oh, actually, Arrow comes in for Bambo.
Oh, man. Easy track kill. Meanwhile, up top, SingSing's battling up against Swift Ending. Does get another tower deny, actually, but might pay with his life for it. Couple of right clicks should do the trick. Another waveform available for Swift Ending in a couple of seconds. And that's a Lincoln Sphere. Oh, no! The Chronosphere! Badahari, what are you doing? That was not the play, and now... Okay, LeBron just comes in with the dunk. 33, still has a Ravage available, but he doesn't have any more help, so... holding on to that one.
Yeah, at this point you just kind of buy time.
Man, that looked so bad with the whiffed chrono. And Swift ending even being stuck in that, but why did SingSing turn around there? Did you not realize the line was there?
That's out of the fight. Like,
yeah.
You take out the only counter if you go for the Alter Titan.
Absolutely.
So it's a perfect, it's a great usage of it. Now the one about is the fact that he does have an Ethereal Blade as the arrow through the tree lines, and Bambo, he is dead. As dead can be. That
smoke rotation here. It looks like they still want to fight this. They do have the Ravage available with the Blink, and now Bone7 finds the line, gets the Hex off. SingSing will finish him off anyway. Rest of elements. Looks like they should actually be able to make their way out. The Ravage being used only for one. It's Milan, just the only one remaining, hiding in the trees. But all of the cores get out. That is still a win for elements here, especially if they manage to keep the pressure on and fight Kaipi again. Style to buff up his damage output together with the Vlads. They go for the Diffusal Blade next. And now once again, Sexy Bambo catches him this time around with the Stomp after the Yule Scepter. Moonlight Shadow comes out to at least force on the Sentry. Nice little double stun from LeBron into the double Chronosphere. Badahari just turns it around. They lose the Lion. Exchange for only MDL. Milan making his way in to try and finish off Sexy Bambo. Stick charges were enough to keep him alive, even with the extra noob from Milan. And now the Bounty Hunter. A bit of trouble, slowed down by Bone7. No more help coming his way. That being said, though, in the backline, Swift ending. Looking to end Sexy Bambo's life, but the nuke's not enough. The last right click was not in range for it, and now he's in trouble. He's no way out of this. Not a lot of mana to morph. Just gonna try to go for YOLO TP, and nothing there to cancel it, so he does get it.
Yeah. So that was, I think I mentioned, if not, then I'll bring it up now. The Yules get the pick off they wanted, and they showed a lot of restraint in making sure they didn't over-initiate. And Milan is scouting out Bone7. They get this pick here. This could be huge, and Arrow won't connect, but they might still go.
Taking quite a bit of damage, now the rest of them will reveal, but, well, they find one in the Chronosphere. BKB comes out from Mitch as they do bring down the line. It's only him. Magnet comes out, now they focus back on Mitch. But they're being carried around. Swift ending, replicating away. Now there's Ravage actually for Badahari as comes back in from the backside. No Chronosphere available then. Maybe underestimating the amount of damage output that they actually can bring to the table if you let them.
An Earth Splitter combo, whereas Kaipi, they feel weak, but they know that if they find those right spell usages, they'll get the fight and they'll win it. But oh man, MDL self-disrupt.
Yeah, it doesn't have another Chronosphere available, doesn't need to use it just yet. There we go, gets just MDL and SingSing. Finger of Death comes out, and he will fall too. Might have to buy back and try and salvage this fight. No Ravage available though for 30 seconds. He's gonna go for the buyback anyway, looking to try and turn this around together with Bone7, who's doing a ridiculous amount of damage. But he's being kited around the Blink after, not enough. Actually, with the SingSing coming back, getting the full Omni Slash off on Badahari, gonna get that kill. Now the rest of Elements won, they're on the full retreat out Milan. Gonna sacrifice himself, doing the Delta split to ensure that Swift ending can make his way back to base. Now, what is this? Buyback on the Bounty Hunter?
Yep.
Something enough to secure this from
rushing. Like, they gotta be sure that Kaipi can't just get this Roche, but unfortunately, they've got 4 alive. That buyback from SingSing was very much needed, and that allowed them to secure a couple of extra kills, but Milan, do they have any sentries for him? It doesn't seem like... Oh, they should probably know he's there. Yep, okay.
There's one on the high ground, and... Oh, okay, yeah. Ravage, now being used just for solo Swift ending. He's morphing strength like a boss. To make his way out. LeBron makes his way in now. Sexy Bambo caught. Might just be nuked down, even without the E-Blade there. Still cooling down. Lion should fall, Swift ending. Should be able to make his way out. Maybe turn around with the arrow, but SingSing just dodging that out. Both teams just gonna call it quits now. Great victory here for Kaipi. They do get so many kills over the course of like 2 or 3 minutes, plus the Roshan.
Yeah, that was really well played from them. I gotta say, they took even me by surprise.
After obviously the Blink, Arcane Boots mechanism, even before the Guardian Greaves at times. Okay, Bone 7, caught with solo Chrono, still has refraction to dodge some of the damage, but now LeBron comes in with a follow-up stun, but there it is, the Ravage on 3 heroes, secondary Ravage available now. Where's the follow-up damage here? It's not really there, the Earthsplitter comes through, plus a stun, they'll be, finish off LeBron. At least set him up for a kill. Lion also fell to that, so once again the supports for double Ravage, Chronosphere also used, a lot of shots being fired from both sides. Bone 7, the big target. He managed to make his way out of there. Real high ground defense. All the ultimates are ready for elements. Yep. There's only one Ravage though for the Titan for the next 45 seconds. So this is maybe the timing window that elements have been looking for. To at least finish off this tier 3. There it is. The first Ravage comes in. Badahari gets blown up immediately though. And this is turning into a disaster here. Omnislash finishes off the line. So no control factor. Swift Ending is going to have to do some heavy lifting if they want to turn this around. The arrow comes in onto Sexy Bambo. And they're just going to try and use that as a way to get themselves out of there. Never mind, actually Milan goes in deep. Or still sticking around in deep. He'll have to sacrifice himself again. Just to secure Swift Endings and Mitch's survival, but they're also sticking around. What are they doing here?
He's got a replicate out. He casted one on the jug.
Smoke up as 5 to try and secure this area for themselves, and they can take Roshan very, very quickly with the amount of physical damage that they've been able to mount up. Still have to worry about this Chronosphere. Oh, LeBron was almost a 2-shot. 2-3 misses here. Bone 7 still committing for it and will get the kill. Meanwhile, Chronosphere in the back onto a couple of heroes. The Ravage still comes out, but Badahari shows his own BKB. Unaffected by it, but he's still affected by the Omnislash. Undoes the damage though with the time walk. 2-for-1 trade so far as SingSing gets tracked down by Swift Ending Milan. Mitch also joining the fight and he's trying to spin TPL. That's not going to happen. Godlike spree now for Swift Ending. He hasn't died a single time this entire game, by the way. Not in this fight either. Badahari, he's committing for it. Pops the Manta style. Bone 7 still doing a lot of damage, but now the reinforcements are here. Do they have the detection though? Doesn't look like it. There it is. The dust finally comes in, but Bone 7 manages to make his way out. Maybe not. Just turns around. Badahari gets the kill again with the help of the Storm, kind of running interference. It's another huge kill, but at what cost, Ted? Sexy Bambo's there, tries to go for another star, but just gets tracked up, brought down, despite the snake charges. They got the tower already, they're now looking for the melee racks. They have to go through backdoor though. The buyback committed on SingSing, no Omnislash.
Pressure on Tide,
a couple of good, Ravage. Strong right clicks, and the Ravage, yeah, with another buyback committed. That being a possibility. Elements will abandon their push, they do not get the racks. They do get to finish off the tower, and they do force out a lot of very, very costly buybacks. One on SingSing.
This is going on, but they are without a Faceless Void, no buyback on him, so they're just giving this one away pretty much for free. I mean, the last fight I wouldn't say is for free, but it's not looking great. There is going to be the arrow, though. Misses everyone, and now
he needs some awesome strength. He still gets the kill, but now might just die to SingSing here. But the bottom blocks are real. Still morphing strength. Will have another waveform available in a little bit, but the Ravage catches him enough to bring him down. No Badahari in this fight. No Chronosphere to help him out. And Milan, once again, the sacrificial lamb. Just a free little extra pick-off. That's because he doesn't have any sort of escape utility. No 4-star or anything like. I mean, he's been struggling to get any farm at all. This entire
I've just helped Kaipi so much in this game and given a lot of space that, you know, ultimately Elements really shouldn't have had to give up to Kaipi, and we see the results now.
Blink Ravage right to Badahari, they need some more damage. There's the secondary Ravage committed, and they just snap him into pieces. Bone 7. Who was half health that you took him out from, and now another one down and back. And Swift Ending though, he had a replicate out. Milan though, he also got caught by that.
Want to throw MDL on top of that pile, because if you chrono either one of those two heroes, MDL can just come in and defensive disrupt them, or disrupt the Void and save both of them. So at the moment, it's really tough to land the chrono here, but maybe they'll catch multiple. They get MDL on top of it, and they get the Coon. They'll grab both of them, take him out of the fight. Though the Coon does have buyback. Bone 7 in a lot of trouble. He is hexed. The Earth Splitter coming through, but it's going to not connect onto anyone. Okay, fine. It does get Milan the backlines, but 3 dead, 2 with buyback. They might have to go all in for this Rax here, but with Roshan not...
Still winning the team fight. There's no Chrono now. Buyback on the Titan. Does have the single Ravage available. Badahari caught in front. Will be brought down. Maybe not. He is able to time work off the damage. Nice little double stun there for Lion. And SingSing should still be able to finish him off with a spin. And Mitch, oh, follow-up blink for 33. Now there's a slow, not gonna connect, and Mitch gets his own blink off.
Yep, and then a time dilation on Bone 7, so they can't just continue chasing.
So crucial. Oh, 33! He missed the waveform though. Magnum keeps him alive, and now Swift ending! He's caught with a Hex, cannot morph, cannot defend himself. That was just straight up an overextension Milan. Well, we've seen his stance before. He's also going to die to 1 or 2 right clicks.
Alright, so that's a couple of buybacks that are going to have to be forced here. With Roshan not up, there's only one objective that Kaipi can go for, and that's to lose the game. It's without any buybacks to go with it.
Though in the front line, SingSing being defended though, Bone 7 not taking enough damage. It's only Badahari working away at him. So they will repel this push for the time being. Now, perhaps a bit of a turnaround. Omnislash comes through. Oh, no, it's just the illusions chipping away. No Omnislash available anyway, but it's enough to bring down Mitch. Now the buyback comes out from a Swift ending. They were able to hold on to it for a while longer too. You get the range tracks, equaling that situation. Another buyback comes out, and now this is where they want to fight. There's no chronosphere for another 20 seconds though, so Kaipi, well, should be able to get themselves out there. Now, most crucial heroes, MDL will fall, same for the Elder Titan. Arrow will actually miss SingSing, TPing out 33. Not so lucky, doesn't actually have a TP. So Mitch is still on. How did he get that blink off? What? That is something that should never have happened.
Oh. Enemy team. What I really like about Elements with the multiple Manta styles is that they've got ways of burning Bone 7's refraction charges down, but they've got no real way of strictly initiating unless they get a first hit bash.
There's a Ravage. Only on Badahari needs some help to actually survive. Second Ravage just for him, and he has to buy back if they want to have any chance to win this fight. 33 gets almost brought down. He eats the cheese though. Finger of Death, not enough to bring him down. Gotta question the commitment anyway, considering that he already used the 2 Ravages. That's a buyback forced out, a clean escape. No, Shadow, it's not going to do
yet. They're waiting on the high ground. They want to counter-initiate in this one again.
If they can get him again, Mantas it off though. There's the Chronosphere onto 2. Gets Bone 7, but SingSing on the outside of it chops him away. And this could be the game. 2 heroes down, no buybacks left. SingSing does shrug off the Dagon. They TP out though.
Meanwhile, in the Dire's
base.
base.
Oh, got Swift ending. I wonder where he's been at. He's just trying to base trade. Got a tier 4. Before he was making his way back. Elder Titan also ended up falling in 33. Well, he should give over the gem eventually. There it is. Just... Ouch.
Oh my god.
It's just an iron cannon right there.
Yeah, that's just so beautiful.
It's his own man style, but
no,
nah, Kaipi, that's too strong at this point. SingSing hands it off. Mitch with another E-Blade just to stop the right clicks more than anything else.
They might be able to do this here. Multiple TPs back now committed onto Swift.
Yep. He pops the BKB, he's not gonna be able to survive. Buyback is at the ready, but at the same time they were able to defend their own base. 33 should fall again. Actually gets a blink off thanks to the Ghost Scepter. Run with the Shades. Yeah, they'll be able to get him around. And he bought back 2 for this. So yeah, 2 minutes down.
Wow.
This game is still going, Ted. Why is it still going? Have a farm Marana with an ion cannon. If they can get a good chrono, if they can get these crucial pickoffs, especially on SingSing because he doesn't have buyback either. Bone 7 has, and this is the one thing that could allow Kaipi to still win this. Chronosphere on SingSing, but Bone 7 on the outside this round grabs 2. And they're just gonna go straight for the throne there. There's a glyph available, Badahari in the Swift ending. Never mind, there's the glyph now. They already lost some of the crucial heroes, but Harry's still alive. Same for Mitch. They're still gonna try to go for it. Is it gonna be enough? I don't think so. Mitch, he's being hexed up. And that commitment, unable to win them the game, and this might finally be it. Only the line alive. 4 heroes, soon to be 5 for Kaipi. And this Chronosphere was just not good enough.
I think if there's one thing we can learn from this game, never deal in absolutes here.
Bone 7 is a Rapier.
At any point in this game, anyone could have won. And that's exactly what this outcome is showing. Literally anyone's game. Well, okay, now I think it's safe. I've been wrong before, but I think it's safe to say that Kaipi have just won, but holy crud, what a ride. This has been probably one of the most fantastic games I've seen, and, you know, now that it's over, looking back, I got no more words to say. I think I've talked it to death.
Yeah. This is definitely a worthy game number 1 for the best of 5 qualifier finals here between Elements and Kaipi. The winner of this will move on to the main qualifiers for WCA 2016.